You're welcome. So the international Billboard chart has created an Afrobeat chart and also ditched the reggae song chart. This means that instead of seeing a compilation of reggae songs that were selling well over the week or whatever, what we will now see is its replacement, which is basically Afrobeats. As you can see here, somebody tagged Nicky Z and said, Nicky Z warned us a few months ago about this, and some very good DJs ignored it. So this is the result. I'm not gonna say I saw this coming in the literal manner that it did, but I somewhat saw this coming. Because at one point when I saw the poor sales of reggae music and that the producers weren't making dancehall rhythms, you know what I mean? Rhythms which were still very successful and are actually selling in places like Latin America. You know what I mean? I was wondering, like, when are we going to wake up, or is it going to take for the international companies to basically abandon us, for us to basically listen to when the elders say that, hey, the music that you guys are making is not exportable. You know, the music that you guys are making, it does not pass the normal Manly airport. Or when it does, it gets stuck in places like the tri-state area, you know what I mean, where a lot of Jamaicans are located and Caribbean people, or in Florida, which also has a lot of Jamaican people and Caribbean people. You know, this bag of chop line music, scamming music, you know, sucking dick music, you know what I mean, it's not going anywhere. And it's so sad that the African counterpart, which is a byproduct of dancehall music, may I add, is also dancehall's replacement. And while I also think that this has to do with the population of Africa, which is sizable, we cannot shy away from the fact that indeed our music industry has fallen from grace. The talent is very, very poor. The production is not very bad in terms of quality, but the type of rhythms that we are producing are basically trash rhythms. You know, a lot of them, they have no energy. There's no reason to dance to those type of rhythms. The BPM is slower. You know what I mean? And scientifically, faster BPMs are more successful in terms of getting people dancing and creating a vibe on the party scene, even if you don't understand what the artists are saying. And so right away, Nicky Z, who was of course tagged in the post, started to vent. People sometimes label when I talk as hate or bad mind. Let me be clear. I chose this industry because it has my heart. I speak from my heart, my passion. I saw this coming years ago, but other DJs kept saying, we have to support this crap. Give everyone a shot. This is what the streets say. No, we as DJs and radio do not need to support every fad. It isn't quality. Why play it? Cause TikTok like hits? Because they made themselves so controversial, yeah, you have to talk about them? No, I don't agree. Secondly, everyone can't get a shot because everyone does not have the talent or skill for it. Just because you want to be on the Olympic team doesn't mean you're an Olympian. You have to prove it. Song quality, performance, ability to connect with fans and people, all are the key. And the it factor is something you can't make up, but you can practice hard. You can't make that shit up, but you just have to practice, and they're not practicing. The streets are different from mainstream. Mainstream has a separate criteria, as does the streets. We need to put this back in dancehall. Just like the people you would date. Some will be for the streets, and others you have to bring home to meet your family. These two are not the same, nor in music. Standards aren't hate or bad mind. Standards are just that, and it's having standards that can help shift this downfall within our music industry. No, that was a rather heartfelt, heartwarming statement from Nicky Z, who would appear to care about music, you know what I mean? Even for that split second, you know what I mean? And this whole thing about dancehall dying and DJs want to place the blame solely at the feet of recording artists, that's hypocrisy at its finest, because it's a combination of DJs and recording artists and producers, which basically led to the demise of dancehall reggae music. For a long time, I've been saying that reggae music is not getting enough play on the radio stations. And because the music is not being played, the youth are not convinced that they should be doing that genre. So because they want to make money, you have a talent, you want to make money, you want to generate an income, you are going where the money is, where the hype is. Now the media creates the hype. So if you're going to continue to constantly feed the public with only dancehall music or dominate the airwaves with dancehall music, then that is what the youth is going to be focused on. Now, a lot of DJs are more focused, radio DJs that is, are more focused on payola instead of focusing on talent. A lot of radio DJs, they collect money to play music, and they don't play music because the artist is good. They will literally hear a very talented artist and ignore a talented artist to play someone who is paying them money under the table. And this is a fact. And that is one of the things which basically works against the music industry. Payola. Payola. Some of the most popular DJs who have some of the most listened slots on Jamaican airwaves are very corrupt. And because they continuously collect money to play music, the pay for play strategy has killed the music. Now let's go to content. The content is not unique. This is where the artists come in. The artists, they are not creating music which appeals to a wide range of people. It's either suck dick, suck cocky, bust gun, scamming, and nothing else. That's it. No social commentary, nothing else. They have slowed down the music to create this genre they're now calling trap dancehall. Yes, that bullshit. The BPM is slow. You know, people don't want to dance to it because, quite frankly, it's not fun to dance to. You know what I mean? You can't even burst a sweat or even work out in the gym listening to trap dancehall, that bullshit. And for a long time, artists, veteran artists have been saying this thing needs to go. The producers, no, that's where they come in. They are not changing. They are playing the same. Everybody wants to be like the hot producer. And so everyone follows the same suit and produces that same bullshit genre. And then the poor crop of artists like Skilly Beck or Skilly Bang. Like, what is a Skilling Bang? Like, his content is so poor. And he's been celebrated as one of the top artists out of Jamaica. You know what I mean? So, like, where should people go? What should they do if they want good dancehall? The next best thing is Afrobeat. And so the international community is going towards Afrobeat. Not to mention the fact that Africa is a whole continent. So they have their own market. So for a genre like dancehall, which already does not have the population size behind it, to back it, to purchase, then why would you want to do business with them? You would want to move and take your business elsewhere to people who are easier to deal with. They make better music. You know what I mean? Afrobeat, the content is very weak in Afrobeat, but at least it's melodic and it's not violent. It's all about love and family. So it's easier to market to them. Plus, they have an entire content behind them. Why would you sacrifice your resources to push a genre that has just 2.5 million people? The content and the quality has been compromised over the years. Why would you invest in that over Afrobeat? I wouldn't. I wouldn't. So quite frankly, I can't blame the Billboard. I just hope that the Grammy organization doesn't do the same thing and disband the Reggae Grammy Award, and so that we as Jamaican artists will have to try to get an Afrobeat award to validate our albums. But it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. And to say I didn't see this coming, I would be lying. I've had this argument before, and it's very sad. So there you go. I'm out.